get paid a week?
It honestly varied. He was on a percentage base. We never know what we're going to make per property.
What do you mean percentage? Tell me what his percentage was.
His percentage was 35% of what my company would make.
And he did the work?
Yes, ma'am.
So how much do you think you owe him?
Roughly, I owed him about $1,000.
Is that about right?
No, Your Honor.
How much do you claim that she owed you?
Well, $4,500.
Well, there's a big difference between $1,000 and $4,500. Now, how long had you worked for her?
I worked from February 6th till end of May, end of June.
In the month of February, how much did you earn a week?
She held the month of February back.
Let's take the third week in February. How much did he earn?
February 23rd through March 1st was $161 net.
Okay. I would like you to go through all of his earnings.
Yes, ma'am.
From February until he no longer worked for you, and find out how many weeks, individual weeks, he worked where he made over $2,000 for the week.
Okay.
Because he said you owe him 2 weeks' wages, and it was $4,500.
She owed me a whole month wages, Your Honor.
No.
There is absolutely none.
She refused to pay me for the last 2 weeks that I worked. That's in your complaint.
Yeah, last week.
No, this is your complaint.
Yes, Your Honor.
She refused to pay me for the last 2 weeks that I worked.
But she held the first month back of my pay.
You say she also held back 3 weeks in the beginning
Yes, sir.
for a total of 5 weeks.
Yes, sir.
When he started to work on February 6th, was he paid?
No, ma'am.
How many weeks did you hold back?
He worked that week, and then it's a 3-week following delay before he gets paid. And then he
So
gets
you
paid
actually
weekly.
owe him for 5 weeks.
No, ma'am. It's 3.
Hmm?
It's 3. He works a week, and then there's 3 weeks that happen of work, and then he starts getting paid. So he has to work that week to generate income, and then it's a 3-week delay.
You held back pay, and then you didn't pay him for the last 2 weeks he worked.
3.
If you didn't pay him for 3, then you owe him for 5 weeks.
No, ma'am. Let's see. Let me show you. His last paycheck he received was on June 5th, and it was for the pay period of May 4th through May 10th. I held out weeks for the period of 5/11, 5/17, the week of 5/18 through 5/24, and the week of 5/25 through 5/31.
She has pretty reasonable records. And how many weeks were held back from the beginning?
I'm sorry, can you,
When he started to work, did
Yes,
you
ma'am.
hold back any payments to him that he didn't get compensated for?
No, he's been paid for everything except for these last 3 weeks.
You have any proof to the contrary? She has it all written down. I don't have to look at it. Do you have any proof to the contrary?
I got proof here.
Okay, very good. So we're talking about 3 weeks.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, I want you to tell me exactly how much you owe him for the 3 weeks.
$791.55.
Would you show those figures to the plaintiff, please? Those 3 weeks.
This is for the week of May 11th through May 17th. That would have been paid on June 13th. This was gross. Here's your net. I withheld for the generator. May 18th through May 24th, it would have been paid on 6/21. There's your gross. This is what you would have netted. And I withheld for a weed eater and a water hose. And the remainder of my generator.
Wait. We're not withholding for anything.
Okay.
How much would he have been paid? We're not withholding anything.
This is the week of May 25th through May 31st, which keep in mind you were flooded in at your home, so you didn't get to work much that week. It would have been paid on 6/28 for $40.23.
Good.
I don't agree to it, but yes, Your Honor. I guess.
You have any proof to the contrary?
No, ma'am.
791.55. Now, your counterclaim is that he destroyed or took equipment.
Yes, ma'am.
What equipment do you allege that he took?
He took a weed eater, a generator.
Did you withhold any money for that?
Yes, ma'am, some of them.
From the figure that you gave me?
Yes, ma'am, from that.
So you did?
900. That number I told you.
Just a second. And how much did you withhold for those items? Because you can't tie it both ways. So how much money did you withhold for those items?
I withheld a total of $790, which was the total of those paychecks.
No, I'm talking about